What is up, my fellow word nerds? It's your girl, Tammy, back at it again with another video all about how to make that manuscript sing. This time, we're talking plot twists, baby, because nothing is more satisfying than that. Chef's kiss. Moment when you pull the rug out from under your reader and make them scream, "No way." We want those twists to feel earned, to have them slapping their foreheads and going, "How did I not see that coming?" So, if you're ready to become a master manipulator of your reader's expectations, don't worry, it's a good thing. Then buckle up, Buttercup, because we are diving deep into 7 easy steps to write engaging plot twists that will blow your readers' minds. Let's do it. All right, aspiring plot twist assassins, before we unleash chaos upon our readers, we gotta strategize. The foundation of any good plot twist is a solid outline. I know, some of you pantsers are out there recoiling in horror, but hear me out. Outlining doesn't have to be restrictive. Think of it like a treasure map, guiding you towards that glorious aha moment. When you outline, you're essentially mapping out the emotional journey you want your reader to take. You're identifying those key moments where a well-placed plot twist will hit the hardest. Let's say you're writing a murder mystery, right? Ooh, suspense. You wouldn't reveal the killer in the first chapter, would you? That's like ordering a pizza and spoiling the whole thing by eating the cheesy center first. By outlining your story beats and figuring out where those twists will land, you're essentially setting up a domino effect. Each domino represents a clue, a character introduction, a plot point, all leading up to that final, satisfying crash when the twist hits. Remember, a well-planned twist doesn't come out of nowhere. It feels organic to the story, like it was always meant to be there. Okay, now that we've got our strategic battle plan in place, it's time to channel our inner spy and start planting some clues. Because the beauty of a truly great plot twist lies not just in the shock, but in the "oh my god, it was right there all along" realization. Think of it like this. You're Hansel and Gretel, except instead of breadcrumbs, you're leaving a trail of deliciously subtle hints for your readers to find. But here's the catch. These hints need to be cleverly disguised. We don't want to make it too easy, do we? The key here is subtlety. These clues should blend seamlessly into the narrative, almost like Easter eggs hidden in plain sight. They shouldn't scream, "Hey, look at me, I'm a clue." Instead, they should whisper, "Psst, over here." Pay attention to this seemingly insignificant detail. It might be important later. For example, let's say your protagonist has a seemingly irrational fear of butterflies. Weird, right? But what if later on we discover that the villain used to wear a butterfly pin? Boom! Suddenly, that seemingly insignificant detail becomes a huge red flag. So get those creative juices flowing and start brainstorming those juicy clues. Remember, the more cleverly you hide them, the more satisfying that aha moment will be for your readers. All right, my little plot ninjas, it's time to get sneaky. We're about to delve into the art of deception, of twisting those familiar tropes and cliches like a master puppeteer. Readers come to stories with expectations, right? They've read the books, seen the movies, they think they know how the story goes. And that, my friends, is our opportunity to strike. Think about your favorite plot twists. I bet you anything they played with your expectations, turning those well-worn tropes on their heads. The seemingly helpless damsel who turns out to be a martial arts expert? The loyal best friend who's secretly been pulling the strings all along? Deliciously subversive, right? The key here is to set up a familiar expectation, then pull the rug out from under your reader in a way that makes sense for your story. So go forth, my fellow authors, and embrace the power of subversion. Twist those expectations until they're begging for mercy. Chapter 4. Develop multidimensional characters. Hold up, my storytellers. Before we get any further, we gotta talk about character. Because let me tell you, a plot twist is only as good as the characters it revolves around. Think about it. The most memorable, gut-wrenching twists are often those that reveal something unexpected about a character we thought we knew. It's like finding out your sweet old grandma used to be a spy. Talk about plot twist potential. Now, I'm not saying every character needs a secret past or a hidden agenda, but they do need depth, complexity, layers that can be peeled back to reveal new and surprising facets of their personality. Remember, your characters are the heart and soul of your story. They're the ones driving the plot, making those difficult choices, and ultimately facing the consequences of their actions. And when a plot twist hits, it should impact them on a deep, personal level, forcing them to confront their own beliefs and motivations. The takeaway here is this: when you create characters with depth, you're essentially creating walking, talking plot twist generators. So dig deep, my fellow authors. Get to know your characters inside and out. Uncover their hidden depths, their secret desires, their deepest fears. Chapter 5, Keep It Believable. All right, my twist titans, let's talk believability. Because here's the thing, even the most jaw-dropping, mind-blowing twists won't land if they feel forced, contrived, or just plain unbelievable within the context of your story. Remember, we're not in the business of cheating our readers. We want them to be surprised, yes, but we also want them to feel like the twist was earned, like it was organically woven into the fabric of the narrative. Think of it like this: your story's world has its own set of rules, right? Whether it's a gritty crime drama or a whimsical fantasy adventure, there's an internal logic that governs how things work, and your plot twists need to play by those rules. Now, this doesn't mean you can't have outlandish or fantastical elements in your story, but even those elements need to be grounded in some sort of internal logic. The key here is to strike a balance between surprise and believability. You want your readers to be shocked, yes, but you also want them to nod their heads and say, "Yeah, that makes sense." Chapter 6, Pace Your Reveal. Buckle up, my fellow wordsmiths, because we're about to talk about one of the most crucial elements of crafting a killer plot: twist pacing. Because let me tell you, timing is everything. Think of it like building a house of cards. You carefully stack each card one by one, creating tension, anticipation. And then, bam! You blow it all down in one satisfying whoosh. That's the power of pacing. The same principle applies to plot twists. You don't want to just drop the bomb on your reader out of nowhere. Instead, you want to build up to the twist gradually, carefully controlling the flow of information, dropping those breadcrumb clues, and ratcheting up the tension with each passing scene. Think of it like a roller coaster, slowly climbing that first hill, building anticipation for the plunge to come. Let's say you're writing a thriller, and you know your big twist involves a character's true identity. You wouldn't reveal that information all at once, would you? No way. You'd plant seeds of doubt, introduce red herrings, and let the reader slowly piece together the puzzle until, bam, the truth hits them like a freight train. Remember, a well-paced twist isn't just about the element of surprise. It's about creating an emotional experience for the reader. Chapter 7, Reevaluate and Refine. All right, my plot twist pioneers, we've reached the final stage of our journey: reevaluation and refinement. Because here's the thing, even the most carefully crafted twists can benefit from a fresh perspective and a bit of polishing. Think of it like sculpting. You start with a rough block of marble, chipping away at it, shaping it, until you reveal the masterpiece within. Writing a plot twist is much the same. Once you've got that initial twist in place, it's time to step back and look at the bigger picture. Does the twist still make sense within the context of the story? Have you planted enough clues? Is the pacing just right? This is where having beta readers or critique partners can be incredibly helpful. A fresh pair of eyes can often spot inconsistencies or plot holes that you might have missed. Plus, it's always good to get feedback on whether the twist landed as effectively as you'd hoped. Don't be afraid to make changes, even major ones, if you feel they'll strengthen the twist. Remember, writing is a process of constant revision and refinement. What seems like a brilliant idea in your head might not translate as well on the page. Outro, that's a wrap, and there you have it, my fellow twist masters. 7 easy steps to write engaging plot twists that will have your readers hooked from beginning to end. Remember, a well-crafted twist is like a perfectly placed punch. It should surprise, delight, and leave a lasting impact. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more writing advice, and be sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Until next time, happy writing.